In 2021, I gained 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I want for that to become a reality for anyone who has some topic or something that they're really excited about sharing. YouTube is such a powerful platform. It's completely changed my life, both me feeling fulfilled, my financial situation, and me feeling like I'm connected to my purpose. And so anyone who has a little bit of an urge to do so, I want to share the things that I've learned on my journey, how I was able to get to here. Because I think that when we see someone have something that we maybe deep down want or we think is cool, we think to ourselves that they probably had certain skills or that it just came to them easily, and that was definitely not the case in my situation. So I kind of want to just share with you my step-by-step process. If you have a little bit of an urge that is wanting to start a YouTube channel, or you already started and you just want some tips on how to grow or move forward or become more authentic on your channel, that hopefully the things that I've learned that I'm going to share with you today could help you with that. A little disclaimer: yesterday I went into my YouTube studio, which is where you check your analytics. I wanted to see how many subscribers I'd gotten in 2021, and it said 99.4. I thought that it was close enough that if I sum it up, it added up to 100,000 subscribers. So a little disclaimer there. I hope you don't hate me. We were almost there. We were so close. Just thought I'd be honest with you about that. When I first started, for a long time, I'd had that urge inside of me to start a YouTube channel, but I didn't really know how to start it. I was super insecure because when I started my fitness journey, I was like, who in the world would want to learn from me? Who am I to share what I think is true? Who do I think I am? I really had a lot of that mindset and that mentality. And really over the last years when I've had a YouTube channel, it's really helped me become more confident in myself. And I think that the more we do something and practice opposite of our limiting belief, the more we prove to ourselves that we are capable of it. So in June of 2019, I created my first abs challenge, and it was like a week challenge where I posted a abs video every single day for people to do and follow along. After that, I kind of posted sporadically, and it wasn't until, you know how sometimes when we go through something in life and we're like, what is the point of life? Why am I here? That's when we're willing to seek guidance and ask, what should I do? And that's what I did. I went for a hike, a little walk in the forest, searching for what should I do. And what came to me was YouTube, and I had no idea why. Like at this point, I probably had 300 subscribers, but it was telling me to be consistent with my YouTube channel. I know with myself that when an inner voice is talking to me, at this point I knew it less than what I know now, but there was still something in me that said that I should trust this. And when you have very few subscribers and you've been posting a lot and you're not seeing any results, it's so easy to give up. But I just trusted that inner voice, and I wanted to share that with you because I think that if you are having that inner voice, if you're experiencing your gut or your intuition in one way or another telling you that you should go for it, I think there's a reason for it. It wasn't until that point, that walk in the forest and the hike, that I was like, okay, I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna create these videos, and I started becoming consistent without knowing where it could lead to. Definitely didn't know that it could lead to the life that I'm living today, which mostly is because of my YouTube channel. It can be life-changing. So if there's a little urge of you that says that you should do it, I really think that you should trust that gut feeling and freaking go for it. And hopefully you can use these tips that I'm going to share with you today. A lot of people talk about having a niche and going really deep within that niche, so that people, when they think of you, they think of you being able to help them with this specific thing. For me, that was fitness, and that really helped me grow. And I think that once you've grown, then you can kind of expand. If you're really deeply passionate about one niche, I would definitely try to focus on that. But if you're unsure which direction, I don't think there's anything bad about trying a bunch of different things, and you don't know when a video is gonna hit. So it's just about putting as much out there and then seeing what maybe gets picked up by YouTube or what people give the most positive responsive feedback to. And if you don't know what that niche could be or what things you should make videos about, I would ask a couple of friends, maybe your parents or siblings, ask them what they see in you, what they would ask you for advice for, because I think that what they would ask you for advice for is something that you could also help other people with. There's so many people in the world. The amount of people that use YouTube and social media, there will be someone for your niche. The tiniest little niche in the world, there's gonna be something for that, whether it be specific foil for plants. I don't know why that's what came to my mind, but there are people who are interested in every niche. Whatever you're really interested in, there's gonna be other people who are just as interested in that as well. What's your main goal? What are the action steps you're gonna take to get there? We have to be so clear on our why we need to do this for ourselves, because if we're not clear on why, it'll be so easy to give up. Remind yourself of that why every time you don't want to do a video, and maybe make a vision board or have little quotes around the house, things to keep you motivated. Read books, listen to motivational YouTube videos, like all these different things that can help you in the process when you want to give up. Because the truth about gaining 100,000 subscribers in 1 year is that usually there's 2 years prior to that where you've been consistently uploading and not seen any results. And that's why we have to create a schedule for ourselves, keep believing in ourselves, keep going until that year happens where we can gain 100,000 in a year. My absolute best advice to you would be to just get started. Today, create a brainstorm on video ideas that you could do. Don't think too hard about it. Choose one of those and get started today. Maybe you'll write a little bit of a script, or maybe you'll just go with the flow. Just get it recorded. For editing, you can either delegate it. When I started, I did not have any money to delegate video editing, so I learned it all myself on my computer. If you have a MacBook, iMovie is free, and so you can just get started on editing. Maybe you just want to record it all in one. There's so many different ways that you can do it, but get started. So like I mentioned, in June 2019 is when I first started my YouTube channel. The results were so slowly for so long. I just kept making videos because that inner voice was talking to me. Oftentimes I wouldn't be motivated at all. I wouldn't feel like making these videos. I'd run out of brainstorming ideas. It would be such a fight. But I think that sometimes we do need to force ourselves into doing something to build that momentum. And the more we do something, the easier it gets. So it was really about fighting through that initial not wanting to do it because it was hard, not wanting to do it because I could go do something else that was more comfortable and less challenging. Whenever we want to accomplish something new, we always have to take new action, right? With the same actions, we're gonna get same results. With different actions, we may get new results. So it's really just about like sticking to it, regardless of how long it takes. And don't think about it needing to be perfect. I think that that is gonna be the death of a YouTube channel if we wanna make anything perfect, because if we want to put out 1 or 2 videos a week, that's a lot of work, especially if we have work besides our YouTube channel. That is a lot of work, and we gotta just put the best effort into it and then put it out there. And it's never gonna probably be perfect. None of my videos have ever been perfect, but at one point you just gotta let it go. Another thing that I've really had to do that have helped me a lot is set deadlines. So I set 2 set dates every week that I was gonna upload, and it was a commitment, a deadline to myself. It's not anymore. Every week, regardless, I would upload at this time. And I think that those deadlines are gonna force us to finish or create. When I make a video, oftentimes, for the most part, it just feels like it's gonna suck. But then somehow you manage, when you have a deadline, to get it all done, and to get it recorded and get it edited in a way, and then I just put it out there. And I think with time, I've started focusing more on quality of a video rather than quantity. But I think when you're in that beginning stage, it's just about putting so much out there. For me, the videos that started getting attraction were not the videos that I was most proudest of, or the videos that I necessarily had put a lot of effort into. So it's like you never know. So it's just get it out there. And sometimes I've been in a time rush, I've had to travel or something like that, and I've had to create 3 videos in 1 day. And that in the morning would seem overwhelming, but then I really had to purposely make an effort to start my morning right and really bring some positivity into my body, into my mind, and really be like, this is gonna be a beautiful day, I'm gonna enjoy this. The fact that I can create 3 videos in 1 day is incredible. And I think that setting ourselves up like that before we shoot is, first of all, gonna make the videos better because we're gonna have a better attitude, but it's also just gonna make the process so much more fun. And that's why we wanna do this, right? It's because it's fun. It's because we wanna be able to share, and the fact that we can share, the fact that there's internet right now, that I can create a video here at home that someone on the other side of the world can watch, that's just incredible. So many things about it is incredible, just incredible. So we really just gotta keep a positive mindset. For me, the absolute most important thing that I think I've learned more and more on the journey, on the path, when I've been creating YouTube videos has been to always have my trust with you guys be my #1 focus. The amount of ab vibrator or waist trainers or little like diet companies that have reached out to me that I've said no to is an incredible amount, because I think that people are smart. People can see through you. If you're promoting something to get a paycheck and you don't truly believe in it, I think that people eventually are going to find out. I don't think that one viral video, yes, that will get you maybe some subscribers and some views, but I think that if you want to build an audience that trusts you and that is going to continue watching your videos, you really want to make sure that you build that trust. In the beginning, I would do more things that maybe I wasn't as proud of, that I never would do today. I would never promote any brands that I didn't truly believe in, but I think on the journey, I've just learned to become more authentic, and that's something that I'm still learning. I think that anytime there's a camera in front of you, it's something that you have to learn. I can still get insecure and mumble my words a lot. I mumble a lot, and I think it's just all growing within it and becoming better at being yourself. The more ourselves we are, the more relatable we are, which most people want to see relatable content. And being imperfect is just such a big part of life. And I think that the longer I created videos, the more I've been able to just be imperfect. I think at first I thought I should be perfect, but then starting to show how freaking messy I am when I'm cooking my recipes and how much I mess up, and when I'm sad, putting more into that, and I think it just becomes more relatable when we do that. That's something I want to continue doing and getting better at, and I think that the channels that do that, I do think that they grow a lot quicker, because no one's perfect. We're all human who make mistakes, who have something to share. We all have something to share. And so whatever it is that your gut is telling you, your intuition, going back to that, I just think that you gotta do this for yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? You never know. If you start today, you don't have any clue of where that could lead you to in 5 years. If you look 5 years from now, would you then have wished that you started your channel, or would you have wished to not have started your channel? I just think that when we follow our gut, when we take chances, when we let go of that fear of judgment, or whatever it is that we're fearful of, even though we mess up when we're speaking to a camera, we're feeling awkward, that when we just push ourselves and we do it anyway, we get better, and then we have no idea where that could lead to. And I want that for you. You deserve that. I know you're capable. So it's just really about you making a decision. And I think that you should make that decision if that is what feels right to you, even though you're scared, even though you're terrified. And I hope that these small little tips helped you. I know it's different than the typical how to get 100,000 subscribers probably, but that's just what I had in my heart and I wanted to share with you. And I hope that you could pick some inspiration from that, even if it was just a little bit of motivation to start your brainstorm or try to record a video or something like that, and just make an uploading schedule and just do it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me with a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow so much. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!